Good morning. Um, this morning I'm going to do a little video making my little beads here. These beads I received yesterday. I had ordered something from Emily Welda's. I had ordered some papers from Emily Welda's auction, which they came yesterday, but also what came was 2 packages of these handmade beads that were purchased by someone else and had them sent to me, but I couldn't read on the tape that was on them who paid for them and had them sent to me. So I thank you very, very much for these because I do love these paper beads. And there is so much you can do with the paper beads. So this morning, what I've been doing is I've making these wire wrapped little bead dangles. So they're little, using 2 of the paper beads, 3 wooden beads, a bead cap on each end, and some copper wire. I don't know what size wire this is because it doesn't have a label that I'm using, but I'm using some of these paper beads. They're kind of stuck together in the package, but what I'm doing, which is okay because you can get them pulled apart, but I'm trying to find, like, some of them that are in this package are just like they're flat on both ends. I don't know how she painted these, but they're all marbleized and they're just beautiful. So I'm trying to find like 2 that kind of match. Usually I'm not so much into matching beads, but matching anything. I just put things together however they fall. But I've been kind of matching on these so that each one has a matching 2 beads on these little dangles. There's so many beads here. These are just beautiful. But I think maybe Emily didn't wait till they were completely dry before she put them in the bags, and they're kind of stuck together. But it's okay. They come apart. Then there's some little short ones here she made too. Those are really pretty. So those are going to be, these ones have glitter on them. This is glitter on this one. But just looking through these is like Christmas. Let me see. I'm going to open this bag too so I can see. Look at all them beads. Oh my gosh. Thank you, whoever had these sent to me. These are just beautiful. I'm going to sort them all and put them in a little bead box. I'm going to sort them as far as shapes, I think, is what I'm going to do. But as you can see, they are just beautiful. And so there's a lot of these little ones here. They almost look like a little miniature roll of toilet paper. I know, who would ever think of that? Okay, now these, okay, I'm going to work on using these ones here. These kind of are all in the same. I remember her showing these, but I didn't stay. You know, I'm always up and back and forth when I'm watching anything. I don't sit still very long. It's too nerve-wracking. That's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take these 2. And I'm just going to show you how I'm doing these beads. If you have these kind of supplies, look at that pile there. That's beautiful. So I take a piece of copper wire, and I'm going to have it about 6 inches long. I don't, or it's about 8 inches long. I probably don't need that much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And so, and then I'm going to just roll a loop with my needle nose pliers at the one end. Okay, and then I'm going to take a bead cap. I have this little collection of different kind of bead caps. So I'm going to take 2 bead caps I'm going to put one first in on the one end, put that up against that where I just put that loop, and then I'm going to use, I've got some just wooden beads. These are pretty. They're like a, they're like almost have a wood grain in them, so they're pretty. My beads and my bead caps, both of them I ordered from AliExpress. That's where I find the best prices. Even though you have to wait for them to be delivered, it's worth the wait, the price that you pay for them. So I put the bead cap, and then I put the little wooden bead, and then, and as far as millimeters and stuff, I don't have a clue because I don't know how to measure that kind of stuff. And then I put the one painted paper bead. Let me see if I can pull you a little closer here so you can see what I'm doing, maybe. Okay, so I put the spiral on the wire, put in the bead cap, put the wooden bead, and then I put the paper bead, and then in the center I'm going to put another wooden bead. And of course you can use any kind of beads, but this is just showing how you can use these paper beads. And I think that every time Emily Waldo does a video auction, I think she's always got these paper beads. She must wear her fingers to a nub getting them made up. And so then I'm going to put this second one that matches, and you don't have to do them matching. I'm just matching them this time here. Okay, but then the next thing I'm going to do is have another piece of the wire, and this one I cut a little bit. Well, it was supposed to be a little shorter, but I don't think it is. And so I'm going to again put a loop on the end like you would on the end of an eye pin. Just make that little loop with the needle nose pliers, and I put that on there. I put that. Glasses, Elizabeth, don't work when they're on top of your head. It's not a headband. Oh, how clears things up right there. Now I put that on there. Just let that hang for right now, and then I get my third wooden bead, and I put that on, and then I get the second bead cap, and I put that on there. So now I have the wire, of course, then the wooden bead, number one, then the paper bead, then the wooden bead, then the paper bead, then this extra piece of wire, that's what I'm going to use to wrap, and then the wooden bead, and then the bead cap. Now I just want to, now it's going to be just a bit long, so I'm going to cut that, make it a little shorter. I'm cutting it with my good scissors. I don't know what I did with my wire cutters. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a loop on this end so this bead can be added to something. Okay, now I have that one piece right there that I had stuck out that I put on before that third wooden bead, and I'm going to just wrap it. I'm going to just wrap that around, wrap it, and then I'm going to go between that paper bead and that wooden bead, and I'm going to just wrap it around that existing wire. That first wire, I'm just wrapping it around, and that will hold that nice and tightly. And then just kind of mash that end of that wire in there so it doesn't poke you. And that's all there is to making that. And it is so pretty. It is, I think they're just beautiful. And that one's got a little white spot on it where I can cover that up with a marker or something. That's where the beads were stuck together. But as you see, they're coming apart. Most of them, there's not many that are stuck together. But that will happen if you package them up before they're completely dry. But they're beautiful, and I want to thank you, Emily, for making them. I want to thank whoever it was that purchased these and asked them to be sent to me. I love them, and so there I have already got 5 of these made up. But look how pretty they are, and I'm thinking like to be put on dangles that you would put on the spine of a book. There's so many different things that you can embellish with um, these beads made like this, and they are just beautiful. So I just wanted to show you that, and thank you, Emily, and thank you whomever was at Emily's auction and had you and and paid for these and had them sent to me. There's some little bitty ones even in here that she made. And these are all rolled by hand. Rolled by hand. She rolls these beads. She embellishes them with paints, nail polish, glitter. She makes the most beautiful beads. And that's Emily Welda. If you know, I think she does a monthly auction. I'm not sure. But look at them purple ones with the glitter. So pretty. But anyhow, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you these beads. I don't even know what I'll label them on the video. They're just so pretty. I just want to catch your attention, and I want you to see those. And today is Sunday. Let me just lay these right here so you can see them, how pretty they are. Those are just beautiful. And this is just a little bit of wire, the paper beads, and some wooden beads. But of course, you can use whatever you come up with. Okay, and so on Sundays, well, maybe not. I was going to say I like to sing my hymns, and what did I do with my book? What did I do with my book? I don't know what I did with my book. Well, you got lucky. I don't know what I did with. Oh, there's my book. There's my book. It's a little raggedy. A little raggedy. But I'm going to on Sunday I like to sing a hymn. I'm not one that goes to church every Sunday. Well, I don't go to church any Sunday, but I do love my hymns, and I do love the old hymns, and I try to watch a little bit of something on a video on Sunday. I just like to make my Sundays be my day of rest and reflection. This is a little song called At Calvary. Years I spent in vanity and pride, caring not my Lord was crucified, knowing not it was for me he died on Calvary. Mercy there was great and grace was free. Pardon there was multiplied to me. There my burdened soul found liberty at Calvary. Oh, the love that drew salvation's plan. Oh, the grace that brought it down to man. Oh, the mighty gulf that God did span at Calvary. Mercy there was great and grace was free. Pardon there was multiplied to me. There my burdened soul found liberty at Calvary. Thank you so much for joining me for this short little video. And happy Sunday to you all. And be sure and take a little bit of rest and enjoy nature today. Just sit out on your front stoop and just look around and see all the gifts of birds and trees and squirrels. Listen to the breeze floating through the leaves, and ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.